There's never been so many options for what to wear to work. So if you're a female professional or leader, how can you really quickly and easily choose what to wear? In this video, I'm going to show you how to define your professional style in 3 easy steps so that getting dressed for work becomes a lot less stressful, a lot less time consuming, but with outfits that really make an impact and that really feel like you. Hi, I'm Lucy Owens, personal stylist and image consultant, and I help female professionals and leaders 35 plus elevate their personal brand and executive presence through style. And in this video, I'm going to take you through a really quick 3-step guide to help you define your professional style. So the first part of defining your professional style really starts with understanding you. And the first step to enable you to do this is to look at what are your likes and your dislikes, what are your preferences. Now, this could be anything. It might be fabrics, prints, patterns, lengths. It could be particular styles or cuts or silhouettes or even color. That's just to name a few. Next to each of your likes and your dislikes, you also want to create a column called why. Because when you ask yourself why you like or dislike something, you start to dig a little bit deeper into who you are. And this is where the gold is when it comes to defining your style. And there is going to be a reason or a story behind each one. Now, let's say someone told you once that, a certain color didn't suit you, or perhaps a particular style doesn't look good on you. Ask yourself if they were a valid statement. Now, if yes, great. But if no, maybe it's time for you to explore and try some different things, particularly if they are things that you would like to try and that resonate with your style. Something that can also be really helpful for this step is to actually go take a look inside your wardrobe and have a look at what are the items that you naturally gravitate towards. What are the items that you love to wear that really make you feel fabulous to wear? And you will probably find that those items all have similar characteristics between them. So you really want to be able to look at those and identify what those characteristics are so that you can help define your style. So now that you have identified your likes, your dislikes, and your preferences, it is time to create a style vision board. This is the next step to help you really define and identify your professional style. And a vision board, or images that it's going to be made up of, is a really, really powerful way to have a visual representation of the professional style that you would like to have. Now, you really want every single image that you choose for this to be a reflection of what you identified in step 1. So they really need to align with your likes and your preferences, because you want a visual representation of the professional style that you really aspire to have and that inspires you. So one of my favorite tools to use to do this is Pinterest. So you can create a board, you can then go off, search for images and collate those images together in that board. And there's a huge variety and style of images on Pinterest that you can search for. So go back to that list you made in the first step so you can get some ideas. Use those to guide you for what you're going to search for. It might be wrap dresses for the office. It might be something more general like smart casual office wear. As I said, what you really want to do is you really want to look for images that speak to you, that really feel like they resonate with who you are. You can also use Google Images for this exercise as well. You might want to try searching for perhaps a female in the media or a female in the business world whose style you really like. And again, it feels like it resonates with you and it feels like a style that you would like to wear. Now you can either use Google Images and create that as a digital vision board, so use something like Microsoft PowerPoint or Keynote to put those all together in a presentation, or you can get super creative and create an actual physical vision board by printing out and cutting out images and even looking through magazines as well. Now, something really important that I want you to remember during this step is to just let go or forget about any perceived limitations you might have, particularly when it comes to body shape. So by that I mean, if you see an image and it's a style that you love, it really resonates with you, but perhaps that person in the image has got a very different body shape to you, don't go into a story about you can't wear that style just based on that. The fact is that any style is possible with any body shape. It's just a matter of understanding what silhouettes and what cuts are the most flattering for you. So I really want you to stay focused on creating that visual representation and that aesthetic that really resonates with you, that really speaks to you, and that is based on your particular likes and preferences. The third step to defining your professional style is to apply words to your style. So by this point, you've already identified and looked through your likes and your preferences, and you've created a style vision board. So now it's time to have a look back both at the list of your likes and your preferences as well as your collation of images, and what would be the words that you would describe the overall look and feel that you've created. Now you could have 5, even up to maybe 10 words, but selecting just 3 words is what is really going to enable you to hone in on your style. So you can start off just jotting down as many words as you can, select all the ones that feel relevant, but then really look back at that list and hone it down to 3 words, and 3 words that really speak to you. Now, you might have words such as sleek, it might be contemporary, it could be elegant, it could be dynamic, it could be bold, it could be fun. You really want to come up, as I said, with 3 words that really do speak to who you are, the style that you aspire to have, and that really feel relevant based on the previous 2 exercises that you've done. Your words are going to be an anchor point for you to come back to remind you of what your professional style is. And this is a wonderful tool to be able to use when you're putting outfits together, when you're reviewing your wardrobe, or particularly for future shopping purchases. Now that you understand how to define your professional style, it is time to put it into practice. Now, if you would like some help with this, I specialize in working with female professionals and leaders one-on-one to create a signature style that reflects their professional brand and also gives them confidence in any situation. If you'd like to chat and find out more, you can find the link to book a call with me in the description.